right, so a quick video on this. This is my son's favorite jacket, and I also really love this jacket. It's very nice and thick. I like the different color string over here, and even over here, it's nice and ribbed. So overall, I really love this jacket. Don't fall off on me. And it's nicely stitched. Anyway, the problem that I see is that the zipper came off. The zipper broke off here. Actually, this Polo pull came off, and I tried to put it back together. When I was doing that, the entire zipper broke. Perhaps it's a common problem, I don't know, but it's also very difficult to pull, so I added some wax for now. But I need to replace the zipper, and I got this from JoAnn Fabric. It's about like $7 or $8, and you can find some coupons on it, so you get a good price. And now I'm going to remove it from here, from this zipper, and put this on the jacket. And if you compare these two side by side, they are pretty close. Actually, the one from JoAnn's is much thicker than the Polo one. Yeah, how does it go? Okay, if I turn it like this. All right, now the Polo one is on the left, and this one is, I would say, beefier than this one. This is a medium, size number 5. So I used my micrometer to measure the width of both of these together. It's a little over 5 millimeters. So this will do. This is a 5 millimeter. This is it's a 9-inch. I'm trying to find the size on it. I don't know, but I could have sworn I read it somewhere that it's a 5. I think on the back of this it says 5. Yeah, it says, okay, it says 5 here somewhere, but it's a size 5 for 5.6 millimeter is the width. Anyway, to put this on, I'm going to use one of these tools to unclip these, and then this will come right off. And then I have to come to the Polo jacket over here, and this is what I'm afraid of, is to undo the top part here, and then hopefully that'll allow me to slide the slider in. Let's see how that goes. All right, well, for the life of me, I could not undo these top stops. So I just realized I could just cut off the fabric and pull this out. But I was able to get the one off of the Polo jacket, which is more important. So the top stop was up here, and here it is. And I just used a screwdriver to wedge this in between the fabric and this, and I was able to pull it out. So now I'm just going to cut this off here and here. And this way I can remove this, and hopefully it'll fit into this jacket. I was able to get the zipper from JoAnn's, or what is this? Coats and Clark, into the Ralph Lauren one, and it actually goes up and down smoothly. Now let's put them both together and see if that works. So while I was trying to clamp the Polo top closure back on here, I squeezed it too hard with my pliers, and it sort of broke and bent out of shape. So I used the top closure from the zipper, which was definitely a much thicker metal, and opened it up a little bit, put it on top here, and then clamped it down with my pliers. So you can tell the difference between the original Polo one, which is on the right here, and the one that I put on, which is the one on the left. The Polo one is taller, and the one on the left is the one from the zipper. It's not as tall, but it's a thicker metal, and I squeezed it hard, and I was able to get it on here. It's nice and stable on here. I was able to hook both of these up. It actually flows quite smoothly. I'm not sure if the wax had anything to do with it, but it does flow a lot smoothly compared to the original Polo zipper. Now the only problem is I obviously want this Polo tag on the zipper here instead of whatever this is. Now I know that you can undo this, because I was able to undo this and put it back on, but even that took a while. That actually started this thing where I ended up breaking the actual zipper by trying to stretch it because I squeezed it too hard when putting this back on. So I'm going to find some other drawstring and then attach the Polo tag to this drawstring, so this way it's a lot longer and probably easier to pull than this very tiny one. But yeah, so I'm gonna figure out how to get this Polo one on, but it worked. It's